announcements happening here at the Xbox building. Albert Pinello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Tell me what we're looking at. It looks like the Xbox 360 Elite. We're hearing a lot about this.
That's it, the Xbox 360 Elite. It's coming out on April 29th, and super excited about it. Personally, I've been working on it a long time. It's my baby, so I'm glad to finally be able to share with people what we're doing. Yeah, it's coming out in the U.S. and Canada on April 29th. It'll be $479, and it's going to include a lot of value, I think, for people who are coming in and getting an Xbox for the first time. It comes with a 120 gigabyte hard drive, an HDMI port. So if you're one of those people that has a HDTV that's compatible with HDMI. It'll come, obviously, the black finish. I'm very proud of it.
Going old school on us.
Yeah, back in black. We actually changed the top end caps in black, and the whole console's black. We've got the black wireless controller. We even changed the headset over to match the console in black as well. And then actually, it's coming with the HDMI cable. One of the things that we found is that people get very frustrated when you say, like, this is an HD capable console, and then I have to go spend $50 and actually buy the cable that I need to plug it in. So this comes with the HDMI cable, but it also has the component and composite cables that come in the 20 gigabyte version. So basically, no matter what you have on the back of your TV, when you take this out of the box, you're good to go.
Yeah, it's definitely a pimped out machine. You got 120 gigs. Let's talk a little bit about any premium content that's going to be offered, if we go buy this.
So the hard drive is going to be preloaded with some demos and videos and a lot of playable demos. We're not really adding content on top of what's available in the 20 gigabyte version in terms of free stuff. You get the free silver membership, you get a month of live, but otherwise we're really trying to make sure that, well, the analogy we've been using is like the BMW 3 Series, the 5 Series, and the 7 Series, right? It's really, when you come in and you look at these models, you're really going to judge them based on, how much do I want to spend for my gaming experience and how much space do I need? And so we're trying to make it very easy for consumers to understand that at $299 I have a core system, it doesn't have a hard drive, just plays games. Maybe I'm not going to get online, maybe I'm not a high def kind of user, but I still want to play Gears of War or Call of Duty or Viva Pinata. So we have that. We have the 20 gigabyte model, still has plenty of space. You can download stuff, you can watch movies, you can save your games and things like that. And that we still think that's going to be where the bulk of the market is and where most people are going to buy. And then this is kind of the model where, like, okay, I just want to future-proof. I don't know what I'm going to use 120 gigs for, but I know that I don't want to get another one later, so I'm just going to buy it all at one time.
So if you do, like I have the premium, can I upgrade with 120 gigs separately just to the Xbox I already have?
Yeah, I think that's what most of the existing owners are going to do. So we're going to have the 120 gigabyte drive available separately for $180. It'll come with a migration cable and software, so it's really user-friendly. You just plug the drive in to the USB port, run the software, it moves your data over, and then you'll just swap the drive out, and you can either give the 20 gig to a friend or sell it at the game store or put it on eBay or whatever you want to do.
I like the idea of selling it as opposed to giving it away. So you said, so there is a way to migrate my content that I've already have. I don't have to start everything all over.
Right, exactly, for the existing owners. Now, we know that there might be some people that are going to actually go out and replace their old console with the new console. For that, we're working on the solution because actually how your content is stored is really tied to your box, and so moving data from an old box to a new box is a little more complicated, and we're working through that scenario. Although I don't expect that, outside of like some really hardcore people, most people aren't going to spend $480 for a black finish. They'll just
your fans.
There will be people that will, for sure, and for those guys we're working on a solution.
Okay, and when you talk about the HDMI, so like I have surround sound in my family room or my living room where I play my games. Can I separate my audio with my video?
Yeah, one of the things about HDMI obviously is that it passes the audio and video signal on the same cable, which is very convenient. But like a lot of us who have got a stereo system or 5.1, you might want to have optical audio or just use your stereo audio like the RCA type of cables. And it comes with a special adapter that plugs into the old AV port that separates the audio. So I can actually run the HDMI cable, say, to my TV and get my sound out of my TV, and then split the audio off onto my stereo and get 5.1 or whatever I want to do.
Well, this is great. And there's no way to separate any game that would be created just for the Elite. Just to double check, someone's going to go, Halo 3 is only going to come out on the Elite, and there's going to be some little chip in there.
That is a great question. That's a really good question, and it's really important for people to understand. we're not going to start creating content that's going to force people to upgrade to the bigger drive. This is about people who are like heavy marketplace users. They download a lot of stuff online, but we're not going to start doing 25 gigabyte marketplace downloads now, and people are going to be like, now I have to go buy this bigger drive. So no, like I said, we still think that the 20 gigabyte for $399 is really where the bulk of the market's going to go. So we want to make sure that those people, they're going to be fine. We're not going to start building content that's going to alienate those people.
But this is great because now I have something that actually matches my original Xbox. Albert, thank you so much. Date and price one more time?
$479 on the 29th in the U.S. and Canada.
Nice. It's the Elite. Thank you so much. Bye.